Pete here, and I'm back for another Funbridge tournament. Let's jump into it. So this is an 8-board tournament using the Funbridge program. You click Get Started/Practice, exclusive tournament. So if you played it before, it'll pop up there. Otherwise, you want to click View All Tournaments and just search for Bridgevid or Pete Hollins, and you should be able to find it. Anyway, let's just see how everyone's done so far. So in first place is NHH57 with 67%. And in second place is In the Pete of the Moment with 67.87. Actually, they're tied. Equal first is between In the Pete of the Moment and NHH57. And there's a tie for third place, Jin Devik and Alex Prun. So lots of tied scores there. Ooh, new player. If in doubt, blame the robot. That is a solid strategy most people actually use for trying to do these ones. So just having a quick look who's actually joined to play this one. So we've got a decent turnout. Few new people that have spotted in. Closer to 50% than 50%. Got pretty close to 50%. So, you know, accurate name, I reckon. Learning well from Pete, newbie learner. Must beat Pete, 38%. I'm not liking your chances, but you know, there's always hope. But yeah, let's jump into it and see how we go. Okay, so here we got a 15 count, and it's gone 2 no trumps, balance 20 to 21. Without a 5-card major in principle. But then between 2 and 5 cards in hearts and spades. Interesting description there. Yeah, I'm not going to bid. I'm not going to double. I expect this to get passed out. Okay, so 20 plus 15 plus 2 and 3. My partner's probably got 3 points. West probably has 2. I've got the points sitting over East. It looks like leading the Jack of Hearts is a decent choice. We've got a fair chance to set up the heart suit. If I think I'm going to keep having to get on lead and continuing hearts, and like my partner's not going to get on lead, there is some merit into leading the Ace of Hearts here, because West might have like Singleton, Queen, or King of Hearts, and by playing the Ace, I might just set that suit up. That being said, I'm not convinced that I'm necessarily going to be the next one on lead. My partner may get in and be able to lead a heart through. I could go passively and lead a club, but I feel like at some stage I'll have to lead a heart, so I may as well try and do it straight away. Okay, so Dummy came down with a beautiful 0 points. And it went Jack of Hearts, small, King. So my partner's got 4 or 5 points. And hearts are 2-2, or East could have 3. If they're 3, East is going to get their other heart anyway, because I'm going to probably continue. Ace of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, and a diamond. Alright, so at this stage, why did they cash the Ace of Spades? Why did they then go Ace of Diamonds, Diamond? They didn't go Ace of Diamonds, King of Diamonds, Diamond? Oh, I had the King of Diamonds, so they went Ace of Diamonds, low diamond. So does that mean my partner has some diamond on us? Does it mean my partner has a club on her? At any rate, I can't get my partner in to lead a heart through unless hearts are 2-2, so let's just bang down the Ace of Hearts and see how we go. Okay, so partner let go the 5 of Diamonds, so let's just let them have the Queen. Okay. Jack of Diamonds. That seems to be the last of it. Club lead would have worked out really, really well. %46%. The vast majority of people did that. One person doubled it. One person got to 3 hearts. They chose to bid 3 hearts, and they made it. So you lose 1 heart, 2 spades, 1 diamond. I guess you can make 3 hearts. If I found a club lead, then, which I guess was my passive lead, there goes a club to the king. We can get 5 clubs. My partner can then push a heart through. I do think I'll probably get squeezed on the run of clubs. So I think it's best to go club to the king, heart, heart. They win. Now they get the ace, king of spades, a heart, and a diamond. So I think on a low club lead, you can beat it 4 tricks. Some people did double 2 no trumps here. They do have the points sitting over them. But if you gave West some of the points, then I don't think it's a good choice doubling them. I did once double a 2 no trump contract. I had 17 or 18 points. 17, I think. And I doubled a 2 no trump where it went pass 2 no trumps. And this was in the semi-finals of National Open teams. And it escalated pretty hilariously from that, where we doubled them in 3 hearts and collected plus 500 out of the board. Which was enough to scrape us through the semi-finals and go on to win it. So, kind of interesting that I'm not in the doubling camp there. Maybe I learnt my lesson that maybe it was a bit too aggressive, but it certainly paid off when I did it, and it looks like it paid off then. So interesting hand, but 46%, I'll take it. Moving on to board number 2. Here we got 13 highs. I got 3, 4, 1, 5, 1 club, but a bit of spade. It's kind of an awkward hand. 2 spades usually shows 4 card support. I could rebid 2 clubs, which shows a minimum unbalanced hand. But here, I think 2 spades is just going to play better, even in a 4-3. So I'll do that, even though I'm showing 4. And my partner is showing 4 spades and a balanced hand, so it looks like we should accept their offer to play. And we get a small diamond lead. And there's 13 points there, opposite 13, so that's 26. 14 missing. And my right-hand opponent is the person who overcalled. So diamond to the king. And a diamond back. So I get the 3 of diamonds. Okay. So it looks like East has ace, king, 5th diamond. So what discards do I want to make? It looks like I probably want to play on clubs. I feel like king of clubs and potentially just running the 9 of clubs. Club to the jack would work really well if clubs are 3-3 with the queen on side, with the player that didn't overcall having the queen. Running the 9 of clubs works better if East has like queen doubleton club. But if they had queen doubleton club, maybe they had a takeout double available on their hand. But they chose 1 diamond instead. I don't think I need that the 3rd spade there. So we'll start with king of clubs. And we'll lead a club. So do I think... okay, so if East has queen 10 4th, there's no difference between the jack or running it. If East has 10 4th, I want to run it. If East has queen 3rd, I want to put the jack in. I kind of talked myself out of the queen doubleton play there with East. So... although if they've got 10 doubleton, putting in the jack, like there's no... like, do I think it's more likely West has queen doubleton club and didn't make a takeout double? Or that East has 3 clubs to the queen? So I'm going to go with the 3 clubs to the queen. I'll finesse, but... diamond. And now it's annoying because I have to guess what to discard. I don't know if my clubs are good. So I'll discard 1... like, those 2 discards are annoying. I think I can probably discard a spade. Okay, so it looks like Queen 10 third. So at this rate, the clubs are good, and I've got Ace King of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. So I've got the rest of the tricks at this stage, so making 10. %64%. Some people only made 9. Some people did other stuff. I think this hand's really interesting for your choice of rebid on the hand. I think 2 spades is probably the right bid, even though you've only got 3 card support for partner. Rebidding 2 clubs seems really poor, because it's difficult to find a 5-3 fit anyway. You might occasionally play in a 5-1 fit or something like that. So I really like just raising 1 spade to 2, even though I've only got 3 card support. If we ever had a heart fit, we would have also had a spade fit on the hand. 17 points and 6-1-3-3. So I'll start with 1 spade. It looks like just rebidding 3 spades over most things. 4 spades is just a preemptive raise. To make slam, I'd need my partner to have like 2 aces and like a short diamond, so I'm not going to go on. Yeah, so partner's got a 5-5. They've got the short diamond. We were very close here. They've got 2 of the 3 things that I actually needed. And here I have 2 diamond losers I can trump. I've got 2 club losers. I can trump 1. I want to see if I can get not lose a heart, and I think the best way to do that is to fake a finesse. So I'll need to rough 2 diamonds and 1 club. So we'll draw trumps. Okay, they're drawn, and let's fake taking a heart finesse. Make it harder for Ace to hop up with the ace there. So that worked. Now I can't ever get rid of all 3 of my clubs. So I can potentially get rid of 2 of them. So I'll rough the diamond and lead a small heart. Okay, and now we can cross over to the 8 of spades. And I can lead the 10 of hearts. Jack and rough. And now I can lead a spade over, and my 2 hearts are both good. So making 13 is, like, with East having ace queen x heart, they should have really hopped up with the ace, so my fake finesse shouldn't have worked. But that one should be a good board. 99%. 3 other people managed it. We've got some comments here. That was funny. If you don't give them a chance to go wrong, they won't. It seemed to be not popping the ace regardless. I thought the person I got away with it was because I tried to sneaky play the jack of hearts to the stiff king. But even those who played small were allowed to score their king. Didn't work for everyone. Interesting. I really like the jack of the hearts to the king. I think that's the best move. But getting the extra trick as well, getting just 20% if you only made 11 tricks. But 1 of 3 players to make, like, after I snuck in that heart to the king, realizing I can get 1 club away, and then I need to discard 2. So timing of that was pretty key. So then on to hand number 4. So here we've got a 16 count, 3, 2, 4, 4. Are we playing inverted minors? No. So without playing inverted minors, I can bid 1 diamond, which is, this is a natural bid or a fit in clubs, so I can do that. Or I could just bid 3 no trumps. If my partner's got an unbalanced hand with, say, 5 clubs and a singleton diamond, and the king of hearts and king of clubs, we are in really, really good shape to make slam. So yeah, I will start with 1 diamond. 4x 1769 bridge stream. absolutely shocked by it. So here, one heart, natural. Game forcing, at least 12 points in clubs. No, 12 points, at least 4 clubs. Yeah. 3 spades. Stopper issue into the named suit. Okay, so I don't know. My partner's got the. I don't know if my partner's got the singleton diamond. I really don't like. I dislike this method of being able to show a strong hand and fit in clubs because I don't. If my partner's got short diamonds, this hand is just awesome. If my partner doesn't, then it's trouble. I've got little spades, so I'll just bid 3 no trumps, but we might just miss 6 clubs, which will be sad. Okay, partner just had a flat hand, so no missed slam here. Okay, so we've got 4 hearts, 2 spades, a club and a diamond. Looks like I want to take a diamond finesse, and on the 2 hearts I can discard a spade and a club, and I still have 2 club losers. At the very least, I think I want to win the first one. I do have some chances of taking 12 tricks here. I appreciate your videos. I use the 5-minute intro to teach a friend. Awesome! I love to hear that it actually gets out to people and they enjoy it. So thanks, really appreciate it. So diamond and the ace of king of diamonds is on side. Okay, so I've got 4 diamonds, 4 hearts is 8, 2 spades and a club's 11. So I need to work out what I want to do, and I think the best bet's like cash my diamonds and hope West has like king 10 or queen 10 of clubs and lead like a low club towards the 8. Not 100% sure on this one, but it's the line I'm going to take. I was just checking to see if the 8 of diamonds had gone, because then I could have saved the beer card. I could have played like a diamond to the 10, and if I saw the 8 of diamonds then, I could have preserved the beer card. Not that that would realistically work. So we'll play a diamond. And I could also just ditch a club here. If I ditch a club here, I give up on the chance of West having on a doubleton club. If I let go of a spade, when I let them in with a club, they play a spade, I win, cash all my hearts, and then maybe have a squeeze on spades, but spades and clubs. Okay, king. So cash that. And ace of hearts. So I had 3 spades opposite 3, so that's 6 spades. There was 7 out. There's still 3 to go. So cash them. Okay, 7 of clubs. Okay, there's still a spade out. So at this stage, West probably would have only put the queen of clubs on if they had it. Like, if they had king, queen, small, they can false card me there. The question is, do I want to play for a doubleton queen of clubs with east, or do I actually want to finesse the club? I don't think West is down to bare queen of clubs. I think they would have stuffed up the defense. If I lead the jack and try and pin the 10 though, then that's also playing West to have misdefended. So I think neither of these lines of play are actually going to work. But I can guess that West started with 3 clubs to king 10 third and made a mistake of ditching a club. Or I can play for West to have had king queen third club and made a mistake of ditching a club down to singleton queen of clubs, which seems like a giant mistake. Or I can play West to have started with 5 clubs, but they've already got 3 spades, 3 diamonds, and I'm fairly sure they had 3 or more hearts. I didn't actually count how many hearts they had. But I don't think they can start with 5 clubs, so I don't think there's any chance East has doubleton queen of clubs. So if that's the case, I'm going to lead the jack and see if I pin the 10. Yeah, neither of them work. East had both. But I gave myself a chance. 58% with the vast majority there. Running at 67 in rank number 3. So at this moment, we'll take some time just to have a look at last week's puzzle, which was about a missing dollar. And it said, if I borrow $50 from my mum and $50 from my dad, that's $100. And I buy a shirt that's worth $97. I have $3 change. I give one to my mum, one to my dad, and I keep one. I owe my mum $49. I owe my dad $49. Together, that's $98. Plus the one I kept is $99. So where's the other dollar? This one's really just kind of like a tricky one about that's not really how you should be doing the maths. You have $1. So you borrowed $50 from your mum and your dad. So you're net neg $100, right? You've got $100 cash. You owe people $100. You're all square. You buy a shirt that's $97. So you're down to $3. You're still net neg 100, and you give $1 back and $1 back. So you're net neg 8, and you have 1, and that 1 brings it back to 97. So you're really not trying to get back up to 100. You're trying to get back to the $97 that you spent. So there's just a fake one where, if it was some other amount, you would realize really quickly that that's not how you should be adding the numbers together. But that's where the missing dollar actually is. There's no missing dollar. And next week's puzzle is, what color hat do you have? So here you're selected in an experiment where you're one of 3 people gathered in a room, and you're all facing each other, and you're shown 2 black hats and 3 white hats. All of you blindfolded, and then 1 random hat is placed on each of your heads, with the remaining 2 hats hidden in a different room. The experimenter then tells you it's a race to work out which color hat you actually have without removing it to look at it. So you can't cheat, basically. You just have to work out what your hat is based on the other information. And if you guess incorrectly, there's severe punishment. So you're allowed 1 guess, and you want to get it right, and you want to be the first one to actually do it. So anyway, when the blindfold's removed, you actually see that there are 2 white hats on the other people's head. And after some time, you realize that they're either unable to deduce the color, or that they're just not willing to guess yet. But the question is, what color hat are you wearing? Do you have a white hat, or do you have a black hat? So, how can you work that out? Anyway, let's move on to hand number 5. And here we got 10 points, and my partner opened a diamond, so 1 heart. 4 clubs. Splinter. Okay, so I've got a useful hand here. I've got no wasted points in, well, I got 1 wasted point in clubs. For me to make slam, I'd need my partner to have like ace, 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 queen. So ace of spades, ace, queen of hearts, ace, queen, 5th diamond. So that is, I haven't, probably ace, queen, jack, 5th diamond. So that would be 12, 13, 17 points that they could have. I kind of want to cooperate with, hey DT, how's it going? Kind of want to cooperate with 4 diamonds. At least 9 points, a control in diamonds, the ace, king, or a singleton, or a void is how it describes it. That seems appropriate. I have useful cards here. I'll cooperate, but my partner might get too excited, unfortunately. I'll show 1 key card. Partner bid 6 hearts, so they've got the key cards. So, all right, I think we've got to a decent spot here. Potentially, I've got 3 club losers, and I want to try and trump 2 of them. And I have a deep spade loser as well. So I have to deal with that deep spade loser. So the first thing I want to do is rough those 2 clubs. That being said, I could play for diamonds to be 3-3 with the queen on side, and then go like king of diamonds, diamond to the jack, ace ditching a club, diamond, diamond, ditch my clubs, and then pick spades for 13. I think that's a pretty poor line, so I think I've done well bidding to slam, so trying to make 13 is not really relevant. So we'll go with Queen of Hearts. I am trumping with decent hearts over there. If hearts are 4-1, I might have some issues. I'm still missing the 9-7. So club, and East did not put the ace on, so West has the ace. And we'll win that. Okay, so my plan to trump 2 clubs is out. Okay, so hearts are not 3-2. Alright, we got a spade discard, so it's very unlikely that East has 1 spade and 1 heart and only 2 spades. So I think my spades will come good. Either East has 5 and I can finesse the spade, or East has only 4 and the jack's coming good. Things like that. I think all my spades are going to be good from this point. At this stage, getting to my hand to trump a club and pick up the spade suit is really difficult. So do I abandon my plan to... I could play like King of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, trump a diamond high. And if diamonds are 3-3, then I am all good from that stage. I know that East has... Well, I think that East has the King of Clubs. So maybe I could do something like win this, diamond to the king, trump a club. I can't get back to my hand conveniently. Conveniently to draw the last trump. So I was thinking, like, what about if I play... so win this, diamond to the king. I then try trumping a club. I cash the ace of hearts. I then can't play like ace of spades, queen of spades, spade to the king, because that'll get trumped. So that line's not going to work. So I think I want to go about trying to set up these diamonds and play diamond to the king, diamond to the ace, rough a diamond high. So the 8 and the 6 are diamonds. I've got decent chances of this beer card coming good. Lead the jack of diamonds. Trumpet high. Okay, so that split there is bad. So East has the 10 of diamonds. So West has 4. So if, like, at this stage I'm looking like I'm in trouble. I could hope that East has 4 diamonds, 6 clubs, 2 spades and 1 heart, and doubleton jack of spades, and then I can just cash my 4 spades. Oh, that won't work. What is there any way I can make from this stage? I don't see the line to try and make from here. So yeah, unfortunately I don't think it's gonna come good this time. So the bad spade break, the bad diamond break sort of killed me. So spades were 4-2. Probably could. I think I can make it from the start, maybe. No. On this deal, you can only make 5 hearts. I did better than lots of people that got there and went down 2. You can make 11 tricks, so we played it carefully for that, which I think is like getting 58% for going off in a slam, which was reasonable. I'm happy that it's not worse than that. I'm happy with my choices. Interesting hand. I was wondering if I could have timed it a little bit better, but there's no squeezes available. The entries were kind of awkward. I think I could have made it if I had the 10 of hearts. So if we swapped the 10 of hearts, I think we could have made the slam, but as it was, couldn't quite do it. So it was pretty close. Anyway, 12 highs and a flat hand. With 4-4 in the minors, I like to open the higher ranking one usually, especially with good diamonds, so I'll open that. It's really important to discuss this with your partner about which ones you actually do. Like, which suit do you open when? Anyway, Queen of Spades lead. So I'm missing King, Jack 10. So ducking this seems alright. We've got 3 clubs and a spade and 2 diamonds is 6. So we need a couple more tricks. So what do we got? We've got 12 opposite 12. So I've only got 24 points. I'm going to start by ducking the spade and see what happens subsequently. Club shift. So that's the first bit of good news. So if the diamond finesse comes in, I've got 4 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a spade. So I still need more than that. So I probably need to work on hearts. So if I can get 2 heart tricks, 3 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade, I still need another trick. But because I need an extra trick somewhere, I think it's right to win and pull a heart to towards the Queen Jack 9. Entries to the north end are kind of limited as well. Will I need the diamond finesse at some stage? Probably. So do I because of entry issues, I don't want to play a diamond to the ace to cross back to then hook. So let's just finesse the first time and give up to singleton queen. Alright, so with them continuing that, I really want spades to be doubleton king. So I got 3 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a spade is 7. The opponents have 2 spades if they can untangle them. Might be difficult for them to untangle. I have no entries to the north hand, so it looks like let's just cash some diamonds and see what happens. And we'll pull a heart. They can take 2 hearts and 2 spades off the top. That's exactly the same as if I just cashed my clubs. So we haven't seen any heart club discard yet. So the ace king of hearts is on side. West had a monster. And I'll get 2 clubs and then they get the final one. I think this will score me poorly. I think some people will make an extra trick somehow. If I started and pulled on hearts, I probably would have done better. 10%. Most people doing better. 22 people made this contract. They opened a club and then went a heart and no trump 3-no. Queen of spades, they won. They let a diamond and finesse straight away. Spade continuation, ace of hearts, club. Queen of hearts, they win. The 9 of diamonds is a good play for keeping an entry there. It's something I didn't mention, which should be rewarded and I guess is. Their line really didn't vary too much from mine though. I think it came down to which suit they actually opened. So they get to cross back, cash the hearts and the 10 folds, and the opponents didn't get all their spades. So lots of people just down 1. Phew, very fortunate the robot refrained from taking the setting trick. It appeared as if the legit Player hoping for Queen Jack Doubleton Spade was the case. If in doubt, blame the robot. Yeah, so that was hand number 6. So we've got 2 to go. But at this stage, I wanted to bring up something from a couple of weeks ago. I mentioned that people wanted to know a bit more about our community and who's playing, who some of the top players are. And I figured I should open it up and just, if anyone wants to sort of like get their story known, get the community going a bit, you can email me at bridgevid@gmail.com talking a bit about you. And I got an email from Learning Well from Pete. His name's Howard Berlin. He said, we're Howard and Vivian from Berlin. We're Howard and Vivian Berlin from London. And basically, I played bridge many years ago, and Viv played a bit of social bridge with some friends. Tried to encourage her to play with me at the club. I thought she was an okay player, but she didn't have any confidence to play at the club. Anyhow, we have friends who 18 months ago decided to learn, and we helped them by having beginners lessons with them. And around this time, I found your video lessons on YouTube, and we started to be more serious about bridge. Eventually joined a club that played duplicate. We started at 25%, and now most weeks go 50% or above, and one week we won. We love your videos and hence our username, and we were really chuffed today when you commented on our 62% score. So that was a couple of weeks ago. But if people want to email in so that we can get to know a few more of these players, yeah, just email me at bridgevid@gmail.com. Tell me what your username is, a bit about your history, and yeah, hopefully we can grow this group together. Moving on to board number 7. Here we've got 16 highs, 1, 3, 3, 6. So I'll start with 1 club. 1 spade, double, 4 spades. I kind of want to double on this hand. Is that a penalty double? This bid shows a reserve of points, at least 15 points, but without any further details on distribution. So I kind of got that. Feels kind of wrong to double. I feel like my partner's just going to pass on every hand. If the opponents have a short spade, like we might be able to beat it if my partner's just got the king of hearts and we get 3 hearts and a club or something. But I think the opponents, A, have a fair chance to make 4 spades all the time. And this might just be a really big double fit hand. I kind of want to bid 5 clubs. It's a bit crazy. But I've got a pretty offensive hand. And I would double if I thought my partner would take this out some of the time. I feel like they're just going to pass. I'm going to try the 5 level. I despise the 5 level a lot, so it's pretty rare that I do this. We've got a spade double fit, as I expected. 9 card club fit and 8 card heart fit. So they were only going down in 4 spades if hearts are 3-2 and clubs are 2-2, or West has the ace of diamonds. If West has the ace of diamonds, I am making this contract, so I would get a good board with that. So basically I don't want hearts and clubs both to break 3-2. Queen of diamonds. So ducking this is hoping for singleton ace of diamonds, which would give West 6 diamonds. That's not going to happen. Ducking this might save a trick if West has 5 diamonds and 5 spades. Again, unlikely. They don't have a Michael's bid available, but they might just switch to the queen from ace queen jack, so we'll try that. So diamonds broke. So now just let me know that both clubs and hearts aren't breaking, please. Show me a singleton club. Yes. Good. Alright, I've got the rest. I just wanted to see that before I did. So I think this should be a fairly good score. I was worried there, but 59%. Some people got to 4 hearts or even 5 hearts, and 5 hearts made. 5 hearts is very difficult for them to bid, so a club, a spade, 2 hearts. So I guess they're playing negative free bids or something. Like, East has to underlead a spade to get a diamond push through, which just really isn't going to happen. So playing it from partner's hand is legitimately good. Other people got to 4 hearts. They opened 1 no trump. That didn't actually cross my mind. Lots of people let 4 spades make. Some people doubled 4 spades. So as I said, I would double if I thought my partner would take it out. This hand seemed pretty offensive, like very high offense to defense ratio. So I figured bidding on was appropriate on this one. But it was risky. There was definitely lose cases. But I'll take my 59%, running at 56, 1 board to play. Here we've got 9 highs, 6-4 in the minors. Looks like I should preempt 3 clubs. So I did. That's as far as my thought process got. Looks like it. Let's do it. So the question is, do I want to do any fancy leads? Like, if I really wanted to beat the contract, maybe I'll lead Ace of Hearts. But the King of Clubs just looks like a fairly stock standard lead, so we won't throw everything on the lead. Yeah, so King of Clubs, that went to the Ace. And dummy came down with 8 high card points and only 3 spades. Will you do an imp tourney next week? I could create one. If I just create a new tournament, it's really hard to get everyone to go play it. Also, next week I'm traveling overseas, so it's a lot easier for me to do all the creating and things like that if I'm sort of just at home and have the time to do it. So I probably won't do it next week, but if people are keen for more imp tournaments, I can definitely do that. Anyway, yeah, let's play a low diamond. Jack of diamonds to the ace. That is very likely that East has a singleton diamond, but the dummy is looking like it's not a great dummy. So if that's a singleton diamond, they've got a few issues there. Okay, so club. I could play another club and hope that my partner has the one with the Doubleton club. I think that this is one where signals is really, really useful. If my partner's got the Doubleton club, I think that's a really good lead. The Jack of diamonds to the ace is very likely that East has a singleton diamond. Them leading that low heart towards the Queen 10 and me hopping up with the ace. I don't think East has Ace of Hearts, Ace King, Jack of Diamond, Spades, singleton diamond, and nothing in hearts. So I think East probably has the King of Hearts. So if they got the King of Hearts, singleton diamond, looks like continuing the club is a good bet, but that might just give them a rough and discard. But let's try it. Okay, there goes a heart. Although we do tap them, makes it harder for them to finesse my partner's spade. I threw my diamond trick away there, which was really, really dumb. I just had easy club discards. But the robots, for some reason, let me have that trick back. And my partner got a spade trick. So I think they made 10-9 tricks in the end. So I definitely misdefended that one. I should never have actually thrown my diamond away. So what actually happened here? So King of Clubs, they win ace. Jack of diamonds to the ace. My 9-8 fourth's really, really valuable. Heart lead, I hopped up with the ace. East was 5-5. So at this stage, I think Queen of Clubs relevant if you don't know what your partner's signals are. And they didn't actually throw a loser away as such, I don't think. Their hearts are just good. So the rough and discard didn't hurt them. They played a spade and ran the 8 of spades, but now are in the wrong hand. So at this stage, they Queen of diamonds, and so they roughed a diamond back to the hand rather than playing Queen of hearts, heart to the king. So I really, really don't like this robot's play. They've just thrown in the towel completely. So here, ace of spades, and they're still fine. Like here, like I've thrown the diamonds, so the diamonds are just good. But even if I hadn't, I can just play heart to the king and run the hearts and make 10. But they ducked a diamond to me. And then we got 2 tricks because of it. I really don't know why they would do that. That seems extraordinarily poor. A couple of people beat it too. Diamond lead, spade, and then they come out of spade. Okay, so here they didn't preempt. They overcalled 2 clubs. And that got the robots to do something strange as well. Anyway, there are 3 comments on this. Do the Funbridge robots give standard count signals on the king? Wasn't sure if partner would definitely play the 9 from 9x. Wasn't sure if they could overoff dummy or not. On the king or not. Fascinating hand. I replayed deep finesse. Clara played perfectly at the start. Club ace, diamond ace, spade jack, heart queen, and diamond queen roughing out the king. Then the error of exiting the 3 of club to my partner who can overtake club jack and spade king exit, which is the only correct defense. I must ditch the heart ace on that. If I play any other card, Clara can succeed. I did not find the heart ace discard and scored 25% on the hand. So if me hopping up with the ace of hearts allows them to set up the heart suit, supposedly. That's pretty interesting. I just was trying to tap them, so I thought hopping up with the ace of hearts was good. Again, really, really relevant to know what your partner's signals are. Anyway, that was this week's Funbridge tournament. Scored 59% in rank 18. So again, well done to NHH57 and In the Pete at the moment for taking out the top spot currently with 68-ish%. So thanks all for watching. The whole reason I can do this is because I've got the support of my patrons that really helps me out. If you are willing to support me and like the videos I make, check out my Patreon, which is in the link over there or in the link below. It really helps out if you can. And so the puzzle this week is about hats, and you have to work out which color hat you're actually wearing. You're one of 3 people that are gathered in a room and for an experiment, and you're sitting facing each other. And you're shown 2 black hats and 3 white hats. All of you are blindfolded, and then a random hat is placed on your head, and with the remaining 2 hats put in a different room. The experimenter then tells you that it's a race to deduce the color of your hat, and without removing at it, looking at it, cheating for it, basically. And if you guess incorrectly, there's a severe punishment. You get 1 guess, you want to guess it right. So anyway, once the blindfold's removed, you can see the other 2 people's hats, and they've got 2 white hats. After some time, you realize that the other people are unable to deduce the color of their hats, or at least unwilling to guess. So what color is your hat? Anyway, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.